Imagine a world where college sports uniforms are adorned with sponsor patches, generating millions in revenue for schools. This prospect is not just a dream. It's becoming a reality as college athletic programs face increasing pressure to diversify their income streams in this new era of athlete revenue sharing. But here's where it gets controversial. While some athletic directors are eager to embrace this change, others are taking a more cautious approach. Cole Gahagan, the president and CEO of Learfield, the largest multimedia rights holder in college athletics, is optimistic about the imminent arrival of sponsor patches on team jerseys. He shared with the Associated Press that the 67 Power Conference schools, along with Notre Dame, could potentially unlock hundreds of millions of dollars in new revenue once the NCAA gives its approval. Gahagan anticipates that this approval could come within a matter of months. The concept of sponsor patches is not new. They've been a staple in international soccer for decades and have recently gained traction in leagues like the NBA, NHL, MLS, and Major League Baseball. For instance, last year, the 23 MLB teams that featured jersey patches collectively earned an impressive $204 million from these advertisements, according to data from sports marketing firm Sponsor United. Gahagan argues, there's no reason why college should lag behind those leagues in seizing such a significant opportunity. Currently, the NCAA prohibits corporate branding patches on uniforms, aside from the logo of a school's apparel sponsor. However, the NCAA's decision last year to permit commercial advertisements on football fields suggests that the approval for uniform patches is likely on the horizon. Nebraska's athletic director, Troy Dannen, expressed his belief that this change is not only forthcoming, but also overdue as part of the NCAA's modernization efforts. One potential obstacle to implementing sponsor patches lies in the exclusivity clauses present in contracts with apparel partners. Major brands like Adidas, Nike, and Under Armour typically do not allow other corporate logos on the uniforms they supply. Gahagan mentioned that he and other stakeholders have engaged in promising discussions with these apparel companies to potentially relax these restrictions. In December, Learfield introduced a program aimed at providing additional marketing opportunities for apparel providers in exchange for permitting other sponsor patches on jerseys. While Nike and Under Armour did not respond to inquiries, Adidas chose not to comment on the matter. Texas Tech's athletic director, Kubi Hokut, remains optimistic that his apparel sponsor will not pose a barrier to this initiative. He stated, "In all our discussions regarding jersey patches, Adidas has been open-minded and reasonable, willing to explore any opportunity that could benefit Texas Tech athletics." Like many other Power Conference programs, Nebraska and Texas Tech are allocating the maximum amount of $20.5 million for direct revenue-sharing payments to athletes this academic year. This new financial obligation has prompted schools to think creatively about funding sources, and Hokut believes that jersey patches could be a promising avenue. "It's definitely something we're including in our sponsorship proposals to select partners, anticipating its eventual approval," he noted. However, we don't have a deal finalized just yet. Dannen cautioned that for some institutions, the financial benefits of jersey patches might not be as substantial as expected. When a school grants its multimedia rights to companies like Learfield or Playfly, it receives a guaranteed sum of money for the rights holder to manage all marketing and advertising efforts. For example, Nebraska signed a 15-year, $300 million contract with Playfly in 2022, which guarantees the school $13.5 million for its multimedia rights in the 2025 to 26 season. If Playfly fails to generate over $20 million in that year, Nebraska would not see any revenue from the jersey patches included in the multimedia rights deal. Dannen pointed out that jersey patches were not part of the conversation back in 2022 and would need to be evaluated as new inventory. He suggested that it might be more financially advantageous for schools to collaborate as a conference, such as the Big Ten in Nebraska's case, to negotiate a collective jersey patch deal, similar to how conference television contracts are handled. If we jump in now and I receive a small amount from the jersey patches, I would prefer to explore whether our conference could bundle all those jersey patch rights together, significantly increasing their value when 18 schools are involved instead of just one. Dannon explained. What do you think? Are jersey patches a smart move for college athletics? Or do you believe they could complicate existing sponsorship agreements? Share your thoughts in the comments.